Hi guys, and welcome to Back to Fitness number 26. Lots to look at here this week. Training has been really good. Have 2 races coming up now this weekend. So today is Wednesday, and on Friday evening I have my county Masters road race, which is a 6k road race. And then on Sunday I'm signed up to do the Kilbeggan 10 mile. So that's 2 races in 3 days. Now, that's not new to me. It's something I wouldn't do on a regular basis, but it's not new to me. So last Tuesday night, any of you that are regular viewers here on the channel will see that I did my 3k time trial in Ringsend on the track in Irishtown, and I had a failure to launch. Really, I made a very bad mistake in that I had something to eat during the afternoon and I ate way too much. And another mistake I made, I ate food from a deli counter that maybe had been sitting there a little bit too long. So when after about 400 meters of the 3k, I was struggling to breathe. I couldn't get a good deep breath in, and I was had indigestion. So it wasn't really until the last 2 laps that it kind of settled down, and the race was gone at that stage. Still ran just over 11 minutes. It was about 12 or 13 seconds slower than the last time I'd done 3k, but I had a completely different experience. Whereas the last time I ran it, the conditions were worse, and I felt really good doing it. Whereas last Tuesday, it was just a pure struggle. I actually felt like vomiting at stages. I felt like dropping out. But stuck in there, finished it. Didn't make a mad dash in the last couple of 100 meters to try and improve my time. Just finished it out. There was no point. And then on Thursday then, I did a steady run in Shawmore Park where I did about 7.5 miles at marathon effort. Now, the GPS on my Fenix 6 is just rubbish, so I'm not really digging into the splits at all. I did over 50 minutes at a good steady pace, so I was really happy with that. And I was down home in Wexford over the weekend. I was doing loads of painting, which is a real pain, as you all know. Painting ceilings, painting walls, painting floors. Breathing in those fumes is not great for you, but done and dusted now. But while I was down there, I got up to the CBS Park. Now the CBS Park, the last time I ran in it a couple of weeks ago, I did a same marathon pace run of about 7 miles. My GPS was crazy that day as well. But what I've done is I swapped my Fenix 6 with my nephew who had my old 645, and I used that in the run on Monday. That was Tuesday, and I did on Tuesday I did 8 miles at marathon effort, and as you can see here, I got a much more accurate plotting of my course. I was much happier with the feedback I was getting from the GPS, so that's a step in the right direction as regards my marathon training, that I have better information, better feedback to work off of. Now, the interesting thing over the last couple of days is I got a new shoe. ASICS Magic Speed. Now, I will be doing a full review on this guy and giving you loads of feedback on it. Just to say, I did my long run Sunday in it and really enjoyed it. But look out for that video coming up now over the next day or two of the tech on this guy and everything about the ASICS Magic Speed. So what else? When I was out doing my long run, it was really nice. I got all around, got to see loads of different parts of the town, and there's a lovely thing happening down at home where they're building a new greenway along the old railway line from New Ross to Waterford, as you can see here. They're putting down the gravel there now, so it looks like they're getting pretty close. It's supposed to be open early 2022. But that's going to be fantastic. It'll go the whole way from just past New Ross all the way to join up with the Waterford Greenway, which is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be an amazing facility for the people of the area, as the one in Waterford and any of them that have been opened up around the country are. So the races the week end on Friday. It'll be in the village of Ferns, which is in North Wexford. Now, I've ran many a race in the village of Ferns over the years. I know the course like the back of my hand. All I'm hoping is the stump lane is after being fixed, because the last time I ran on it, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, it was like, I don't know, it was like running on the surface of the moon. Hopefully they put some tarmac down to smooth it over a little bit. But it'll be a really well run race, county race. The club down there, Sleeby Rovers, a fantastic club, and they always, when they organise an event, they always put on a really good show. So I'm really looking forward to that. As far as I know, it's going to be a 4 mile race. And then on Sunday in Kilbeggan, I'm going to be doing the 10 mile race there. Now, I have a friend who's from Kilbeggan who does a lot of running around there, and he was telling me the course, he actually uses it as a course to train on for marathons. And he said it's not flat, but it's not hilly in that it's a bit lumpy, as he described it. So there's a few ups and downs, but he said it's a good run, like, you know, it's a fair run. So my idea is, I really want to run for the club in the Masters Road Race. I really enjoyed doing the Senior Road Race and getting to see everyone who I hadn't seen for an awful long time. And I'm really looking forward to getting down home and seeing the guys again, seeing guys from other clubs as well that I haven't seen for a long time as well. Now, in my own history of running, whenever I have done a shorter, faster race, a day or two. Sorry, we had a little power outage with the lighting there, but we'll continue anyway. In my own history of running a shorter race before I run a longer race, I've done it maybe 3 or 4 times over the years. And what I've always noticed is that you're loosened out and you run actually quite well in the second race. So I've no problem doing this 6K and using it, maybe not so much as a race, but as an opportunity to help open out the body, so that when I run Sunday, I'll be limbered up a little bit more. Be interesting to see what happens. The target for Friday would be, if it's 4 miles, the target would be try to get under 24, just under 6 minute mile pace. And then on Sunday, I suppose I ran 6:10 pace for the County Senior Road Race, around 6:30 pace for the half marathon that I did a couple of weeks ago. So I suppose somewhere in between, closer to the 6:10. If I could hit 6:15 a mile, I'd be really happy. Like, we're talking, so that's 150 seconds, so that's 62:30ish. If I could get down near 62 minutes, I'd be really happy. That would be in my progress towards London Marathon. That, for me, that would be a step in the right direction. 62, sub 62:30. Fingers crossed now it all goes well. Hopefully the weather plays ball. That's always a factor you have to take into consideration when you're looking to run a certain time. I mean, like, if you wake up Sunday morning and it's lashing out the heavens and there's a gale blowing, forget about the time. Like, you know, you just run the race and see, you know, what happens. Like, but if it's a calm morning, hopefully get around the 62:30, see the progress. I can feel I'm making progress in my fitness. The weight is gradually coming off, which is making a big difference as well. Really enjoy my running at the moment. I can run 50 to 60 miles a week now at the moment with no real issues. My injuries are kind of just slightly in the background, not causing me any problems, not having to take extra days off to rest and recuperate. My swimming has been very much on and off with regards how busy I've been with other things in life, work, study, family and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I'm lacking, is getting in the pool and working on my fitness there as well without bashing up the body. But onwards and upwards, get over that finish line, see what happens, then look at the watch. So that's my last maybe week and a half in training and heading towards London Marathon. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I'll have the review, first off review for the ASICS Magic Speed up in the next day or two, and a bit more coming for you very soon. Thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Take care and we'll see you soon.